Yo, what's great with you guys? Today I'm here in Philadelphia, here with my guy Cozy Flip. Give an introduction to the people before we get into the conversation, man.
First, I want to say thank you for allowing us to use your platform. I look at people like you that conduct their own podcasts, interviewing other people. I look at individual like yourself as the bridge.
Thank you.
And for someone like myself that don't really like to interview, I don't really like to be out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super grateful for you allowing us to use this because you're the bridge between us, the creative, and you and the consumer. So being on here, I'm super grateful. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate you hitting me up and seeing my work and wanting to come on here and to use the platform. So appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Howdy, man. Howdy. So give people a bit of an introduction. Like, where are you from?
Born in Liberia. Most of my experiences is between New York and Philly. Most of my creativity and everything else I learned along the way. Heavily New York influence being in the city.
Yeah.
But being Liberian and being from Liberia as a black man, it's more than just being from my country, because through this art and everything else, I wanna make sure that the world knows that Liberia has talent.
Yeah.
And not only just Liberian, but also outside of just being a Liberian man, like moving around a lot. There's a lot of kids in the inner city.
Yeah.
That cannot afford the $500,000 a year schooling. That got raw talent.
Yeah.
But I just want to be a representation of that to show them that if I could do it, we're out there, you can do it too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now, what's some advice that you would give to a kid that's in that situation now, wanting to get in your spot?
I mean, we provide internships for other people and all of that, and as you can see, I got my intern Nate here with me. Shout out to Nate.
Yeah, shout out to Nate, man.
Yeah, Nate, he been with me for a while now. And just like I tell them all the time, just hard work and consistency. You feel me? Believe in yourself first, because your talent, your dreams, your vision is yours first.
Right.
It's not anyone else.
Right.
Your family don't owe you nothing. Your friends don't owe. It's yours.
Right.
So it starts with you first. You want to believe in yourself and just put in that work consistency. You'll be surprised how much consistency can nurture a talent. You feel me? Yeah. So
that's definitely true.
Yeah.
Because with me doing this podcast and doing like advertisements for businesses, I learned that just the consistency gets people to see you, but also the consistency shows that people that like you're serious about what you do.
Yeah.
And then like when people see that within you, people start treating what you do the same way.
Yes.
Yes. And that was the thing that I had like not trouble with, but like trying to figure out getting into business. Why isn't the people that I want to support me supporting me? And it's because I wasn't putting enough work in, to really like get that love. Like, you gotta earn it.
Yeah, you really do. You really do. And that's part of the journey. The journey is a real thing, man. A lot of people's success, to me, is not a place. It's the journey.
Yeah.
It's not a destination. It's the journey it takes for you to get there.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, we think like just because we're doing something for a year or two is not working, that means it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
Sometimes all you gotta do is go to the drawing board, re-strategize, think it over.
Mm-hmm.
The vision don't have to change, but the strategy and plan sometimes just need to be tweaked a little bit.
Definitely.
For me.
Over time, you should always, when you first started your business, shouldn't be the same structure you have 10 years later.
That's a fact.
And I think that's what some people really miss out at. They're so focused on like doing what they're doing, they don't build better structures to be able to grow within what they're doing. You know, more resources and stuff like that.
That's a fact.
And that holds people back.
That's a fact. That's
really
a fact.
does.
That's a fact. I agree.
Yeah, I want to ask you though, when did you start RareAF? Well, AF. I don't know if it's
the brand is RareAF.
Okay.
The AF part of it is the AF when you sound Africa, African.
Okay.
That's the AF.
I appreciate you educating me on that for real. Because I was looking at it, I'm not sure if it's rare or like what it is, but I'm glad that you did that.
Yeah, it's RareAF.
Okay. Did this like idea of the brand start when you were in New York? Or when did it come about?
Man, I was since the 4th grade. I used to sketch. When I was in the 4th grade, I deadass thought I was gonna be a sneaker designer. Cause I just used to draw sneakers. Yeah. And my sister, shout out to my sister Tracy, my sister like 4th grade, kids would ask her to ask me to draw their homework, and they would give me that little $5.
Right.
But I always had the vision. This is something that I feel like this is the one thing that I'm 100% good at.
Yeah.
I'm only getting better with time.
Right.
You feel me? And sometimes, as early as 4th grade, just being into art, being into drawing, sketching and stuff like that, I never look at it as a talent until I tried 2 years at community college. I met this professor, Richard Gabriel.
Okay.
I was in his class, and I remember we had to write this paper about the naked eye and all of that, about what you see versus what kids see versus what the artists see, or whatever the kids may be. Mm-hmm. So I wrote this paper, and he fell in love with the paper. And then we start building, and then he's a painter. He's an artist too.
Okay.
Yeah, but
he was a teacher.
Yes.
Oh, snap.
But he was like, he's an amazing artist.
Right.
And then he started taking me, inviting me to his art events, his art shows, and all of that. And that really, like, where RareAF started. Yeah. Because I started seeing, like, the perspective of the possibility of what if I give this thing my all.
Right.
If he's an artist and he considered me an artist, I don't have a brand, I don't have nothing out there. I'm just detailing shirts at the time. Yeah. With my cousin Skip. I knew there's a potential here.
That's good though. Yeah. I'm glad that you had that mindset. You know, that's forward thinking right there. Yeah. You know, because without nothing, you thought that you had everything. Wow. You know? Wow. And it takes a person that done, you know, been through some stuff to think like that, you know.
That's a fact.
Everybody don't think like that. Most people think like they ain't got nothing, they ain't got nothing. Yeah, and they won't make nothing out of, you know, something. Yeah, I'm glad that you kept that mindset because it got you here.
Yeah, man. And being in New York early on also plays a big part, because that's around the time where it was like streetwear on the come up. You feel me? It was like 10 Deep, Rocksmith. Yeah. You had to do like Corman Loop, all those stores.
I'm telling you, word up.
Yeah, you feel me? Like those was like, I remember like 10 Deep for me was like everything. Cause they was like making these patterns and doing these like, it's something that woke me up a lot being in the city.
Yo, and it's so crazy, like, because a lot of people don't even know about that type of stuff, like the LRGs and stuff like that, you know, like, and the type of, and that's what I honestly say about, like, the upcoming of, like, clothing back then and now. Like, it was like a lot of, I would say influence, but it was a lot of inspiration in it. Yes. Like people were like, they would really work with upcoming artists, and that's how you figured out about artists back in the day. Like, you know, like, so.
Facts, they were all trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And we were just.
We just tuning in.
Yeah, we just tuning in. And you know, I tell, like, yo, it's like this thing, I almost feel like, yo, when God puts something in you, like, don't shy away from it. It's real. Right. Because, yo, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you, son. Like, I was outside. I was with, like, niggas is active outside. Right. But, like, I remember the homies and shit are going to jail. Niggas getting killed. Niggas going, like, they're going through stuff. I'm just the homie around, the homies that's active. Right. But they always saw something different in me. that I couldn't even see in myself at the time, yo.
Yeah.
And that perspective and just like, and then as I got older, I'm like, damn, why all these people see all this thing in me that I don't see in myself at the time? But when I start figuring it out, I'm like, yo, God put this in me for a reason. There's this dream, this vision.
Yeah.
You feel me? While being outside, being inspired by all these up and coming brands, it's like, now I gotta hone my craft. I gotta at least give this thing a chance to see if it will work.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's another thing people don't do. People don't give themselves a chance to see if it really works.
That's a fact.
You know, like
That's
a person to try it out for maybe like a year, even if it's 3 years, you know.
Yeah.
But within that 3 years, like they still in the same place.
Yeah.
It's because they never figured out new things to their structure, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I commend everybody. Like if you want to get into business, first make sure it's something that you really want to do.
Yeah.
And after that, you know, make a plan. That should come right afterwards. And then, you know, get your resources and move around. And I think everything else will come like a lot more smoothly to you.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely. For real. Because if you stay where you're at, you know, people are going to support you, but the support only going to go
But so far.
you know, like, and just like being able to take your business, like I'm from Ewan, like even going to like New Brunswick.
Yeah.
That's a different perspective. You know, like people don't even think about it like that. People, I'm not going to New Brunswick to try to connect it, but you don't know what's out there until you go.
the illest shit someone ever told me was the world is bigger than all you know, bro. It really is. And that's why we are one of the few touring ready-to-wear brand.
Right.
Because, my nigga, we went Tampa. Never been to Tampa.
Yeah.
Don't know nobody in Tampa. We did a sold-out event.
Yeah.
Me and Les. Shout out to Les, my baby boy. Shout out to Les. We went Atlanta. Sold-out event.
Yeah. And now, what events were these that you were?
These were events we're partnering up with these big platforms like SneakerCon and Atlanta Streetwear Market and all of that.
Okay.
And then we went DC. Like shit, man.
How was that experience?
They bought so much shit. They thought we was reselling somebody else's brand, bro. Like they couldn't believe that we actually made these things.
Right.
You feel me? They thought we was reselling.
But that's a great feeling, though.
Yeah, but that's the reach. You feel me? The world is bigger than all you know. Sometimes you gotta step out of your element and go get it popping somewhere else. You feel me? Sometimes it's really like that.
Yeah.
You know, if, like I said, man, nobody owes you nothing. Their vision is yours.
Right.
That talent is yours. You have to invest in you and you have to put the time into your craft.
Mm-hmm. Nah, definitely. 100%. Because even before when I started to see the elevation started to come when I started to invest more.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even just money, it was like
time.
Yeah.
Time.
Like going out and just like meeting up with people, like somebody be like, yo, let's go to lunch and let's talk about your business and like what you do.
Beautiful.
Those little things like that help get me to where I am now. And I didn't realize it because, you know, trying to transition from the things that you probably used to do to doing something totally different.
Yeah.
Looking at some of these things, it's like could happen until you really start taking it serious and you be like, nah, this will happen.
Yeah,
you know? And once my mindset like shifts like that for real, nothing is like impossible.
That's a fact.
I can make anything happen, you know, but I gotta do it right to make it happen effectively.
Proper, this is good. The
proper preparation prevents poor
performance. That's
5
a
Ps.
That's a 5 Ps. That's a fact.
Hell yeah.
I believe in that shit.
It's 100% real.
Yeah, that's a fact. I
100%.
believe in it. You feel me? Like man, even like my intern Nate that's here with me, like, yo, I met this kid and when I met him, he was at a place in his life where he was trying to figure it out. Mm-hmm. And yo, like, alright, so I just told you about all these, like, you know, the space we're in currently now, we're releasing it for this pop-up event.
Yeah.
We don't rent our space, sold out event. The brand is growing, I'm happy, but
yeah.
One of the moves, like the one thing that I'm very proud of when it comes to my influence. Mm-hmm. And looking at someone like Nate, that and what I love about Nate is like Nate would let me know, like, bro, like, yo, you literally shift my life just seeing you working. Seeing you always, I could always talk to you, I could always build. And he's building his own brand while still being an intern for me.
Right.
Like, seeing that, money cannot beat that, bro. Like, that's influencing somebody else to chase their dreams, their goals.
In real time.
Even my little man's Les, I always tell the story when I met Les, he had like one music videos and all that stuff. Like when he started hanging around me, he saw how I'm working, he started working.
Yeah.
My brother Keith.
He started dropping.
Yo, my brother Keith, a very excellent designer as well. Excellent menswear designer. I remember he did his first collection. He did one of his most recent collection. Pull up on me, it's like, kid, this is you, kid.
Yeah.
Seeing you working. You feel me? So like, I'm more proud of that shit more than anything, bro.
Yeah,
like,
and I ain't gonna lie, yo, you really gotta have people like that around you, you know? Because if you have people around you that's not really working, yo, if you're around them, you're going to be the fifth person that's not working.
Yes,
you know?
And I'm proud of all of them, bro.
Yeah, you gotta be, man, because they here doing their due diligences for what you have going on and for themselves. You know?
You feel me? For themselves. Remember I told you on the phone something about leadership. You don't decide you want to be a leader. The people put you in that role.
Yeah.
That's a role you don't pick yourself. They put you in it. When you lead, people willingly follow. People willingly pay attention to you. You feel me?
Right.
And that's a role that I take very seriously.
Yeah.
You feel me? From how I move to how I even speak on the internet to how I connect with people to who I'm around, what I'm around. Because these kids looking at me now.
100%.
Like my mood and all of that. They're watching what I do.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? So I don't take that lightly.
Right. Yeah, 100%. That's why I like, I ain't gonna lie, that's why I kind of took on the role of like eating a lot more cleaner, like 100%. You feel me? Because I'm like, yo, like, how good can I be if I could tell somebody how to get the money, but how about if your diet's so bad you're not gonna be able to get the money for too long? Like,
that's a fact.
So it's like I'd rather teach you both, but mainly how to keep your health right. Because if your health right, you're gonna be able to run to the money for however long you want to.
That's a fact.
You know?
That's a fact.
And people be thinking I be trying to tell them like, yo, turn all the way vegan. I'm like, nah, I just want you guys to like juice a little bit more, eat your vegetables and fruit a little bit more, you know, drink your water, all that type of stuff. You ain't gotta be like me,
Health
you ain't gotta
wealth,
be vegan.
man.
You feel me? Yeah, health is wealth, you know? You gotta know how to just treat yourself, you know? Most people don't for real. So I wanna ask you, why is it meaningful for you to have the brand that you have and the work that you put into it for real?
Man, because this is all I want. Like this is me, 100% me. I'm not intending to be anything. I didn't see anyone chase this craft, and I'm like, oh, because I see everyone doing it, let me do it.
Right.
This is me, for me, and my work speaks. That's why you know when we create a collection like the dedicated service collection, is you see who I am into this project. It's dedicated service. We are dedicated to making a product that people can live with.
Right.
You feel me? And then if you look on the pins, it says not for self. I promise to be selfless within my work.
Right.
So it's very important. The way I move, the way I am, to show who I am through my work, to tell stories through garments and all of that. Right. So it's very important, man. And right now I'm doing it from the purest place ever, which is just the art form of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like me and my brother Doogie, all day we talking about this brand, that brand, and just trying to be student of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, the money, the big checks, all that stuff, I know it's gonna come. But now we laying the foundation of what's to come.
Yeah.
So now I tell myself every day, I'm one handshake away from that $1 million handshake.
Yo, you are.
That's how I feel, honestly, because it shows me in my work. You feel me? I pray the designer I am today, I pray for this.
Right.
Like to be this type of creative.
Right.
You feel me? Like from designing spaces, beanbag chair, leather bags, skateboards.
Yeah, everything
like,
across the board.
Vegas, like you feel me? So it's important, man. The work, it's important to show, like the process is important to show that the work with itself from a pure place.
Right.
It's not a money grab. It's not something that I just stumbled across. I knew this is my calling. This is what I want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, like, how does it make you feel that you create outside of what you're doing and make other people's things just as great as the work that you do for your own?
Oh man, you talking about ghost designing?
Yeah, because you're saying bodegas, man.
Ghost
Tell us
design,
about that.
Ghost designing is a real thing, bro. Like, outside of my brand, just designing for other brands too. I try not to do as much of it because sometimes I take a toll on your mental. Because I gotta focus on collection, we putting out all this other stuff. But ghost designing for other people, I love it, man. It makes me feel like I'm sharpening my skills. You feel me? Like, I buzz a big ghost design check sometimes last year.
Yeah, that's good shit though.
It's great because that tells me that other people believe in my talent so much that they want me to help them curate what it is they're creating.
Right.
You feel me? So, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. It's blessings. Thank God for all the blessings because we wouldn't be able to do it the way we are doing it right now. Just to be able to design for myself, the brand, have everyone else in my team, and also ghost design for other people. It's a beautiful feeling.
Right. So what was the one ghost design that you did and you was like, yeah, like I got it.
I think it's the most recent one I did. I'm actually doing right now. I'm in the process of still doing.
Okay.
Of course, to sign an NDA, I can't really say the name and all that stuff, but the brand is structured around Black power, Black movement, and uplifting our people.
Okay.
So I'm proud of that because at first I felt like that's not my element. So I'm trying to figure out a way. I'm trying to figure out how to combine streetwear with just sending a powerful message to our people. Right. And I'm really loving this project, man. Like I'm really excited about this project. I can't wait for it to fall through. I mean, on my end, I already designed and curated the whole collection and all of that.
Okay.
I'm
just getting it together on their end.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on the person the company to put this together. And yeah, like I was proud of because I didn't even know. Like, damn, this had nothing to do with streetwear.
So I want to ask you, were you the only designer that they picked, or was it like did they have a pool of a few designers that they had to vet? Okay, everybody bringing their designs and then they pick, or they were just like
nah, they the young lady we connected on a set of a short film that I was hired to design wardrobe for them.
Doing everything across the board, man.
And I took all my little mates and then I took this kid that told me he wanted to do film. My little man's Bryson. I took him. I took all these kids. So because they wanted to know shit about film.
Right.
So I took them on the set and I met the young lady and I did the logo first. And then I think a couple of months later she came back around. She's like, yo, I got with every graphic design artist there is, but like they're not like you. Like I'm like, yeah, but you talking to graphic design artists. I'm a full-blown designer. It's a different thing. Like I could do what they do and I could sell taste.
Right.
I could curate a brand.
Right.
I could curate a collection. That's different. And you gotta pay for my time, though.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. 100%.
Yeah. So they had option,
but not free.
Yeah, they had option, but it really boils down to me making it happen for them. Yeah.
That's good though.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you can even have that mind capacity to be able to do all the work that you're doing for yourself and for multiple people. You know, it probably take a lot, but
man, over 160 collection right now. Like that's not even released yet. I mean, collection as you see behind us,
Yeah.
that's one collection with 11 pieces, over 160. I'll show you some stuff. But like I work every day. That's what I mean. Like the dedication.
Yeah.
It's not even no flex after work. It's just the dedication. That's the message.
Right.
Every day.
Work.
Every day. Like it don't matter what it is, whether it's drawing, whether it's sketching, whether it's just looking at some pieces. I am prepared for that $1 million handshake.
Yeah.
And you know, that's the thing. Most people think, oh, I want the money. But when you get this money, what can you do with this money? How are you going to manage this money?
Right.
How are you going to use this money to make more money through your business?
Right.
It's not about getting the money. It's what you do when you get the money. Right. You prepare for this money you're asking for.
Right.
For me, that's why I pray to God every day. Please prepare me for what I'm praying for.
Yeah.
Because I'm prepared.
So what's some advice that you could give to people that have businesses or, you know, younger upcoming people about just like that part you was talking about, you know, saving the money and, you know, keeping the money rather than putting out too much money and not having none, you know, the financial literacy part.
Yeah, the financial part of it, I'm still learning.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell people two things business have done for me that I'm forever grateful for. The first thing is it drew me closer to God.
Right.
Because in a time where I didn't have that many support, I pray to God, I talk to God, and I just prevailed through everything. And the second part is business have taught me how to manage money.
Yeah.
If I make 30, 40K, I gotta put that back into the business.
Yeah.
It's not time to flex and go buy jewelry and go cars and go show that you're living this type of life. That's not the goal. The goal is for every dollar to make $5.
Right.
You feel me? And like everything you see around from this space we're in to the project is 100% like independent. Like I'm putting all the bread up. I'm just glad I have some amazing people in my life to help me push this thing. But the goal is not to make $100 and spend $60 in yourself. That's not the goal. You're never gonna build. You're gonna keep going in circles. You're gonna keep chasing your tail, man. Yeah. That's not the goal. The goal is to be able to balance. When you make certain kind of money, you take some out. Most of it go back into the business. Yeah, you have personal life stuff going on, but you always gotta make sure. Like I get one of my little mans a strong talk. I was like, you slipping. I was like, listen. This is your dream. This is your goal. Your money, your energy, you gotta put this, nothing come before the art. Right. Nothing come before the business. When you have that mindset, it helps you with money as well. Because you know now, instead of me going out every summer, instead of me going out to the club, to going to the show off, I could take this money and put it into my business. Right. And like we talked about, sometimes you might have to miss a summer, you might have to miss a year of having fun.
I was about to say that, yeah.
You feel me? Just to invest into your business. It's okay. Mm-hmm. It will come back. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Yeah, so
10 times over if you wait long enough.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And that was one thing that I had to like focus up on. Like before I even started business, I was like, if I even want to do the things that I want to do, I said I gotta stop going out. I gotta stop partying. I gotta stop drinking. Yeah. I gotta just stop chasing all the lust and, you know, all that type of stuff, you know? Now that I did that, I'm like, man, I put all my time towards this. Like I'll be in the crib. Like it might be like one thing that helps me be able to talk. I might be in the crib. I might look up something random. It might be a random topic. It might sound weird to people, but like for 5 minutes straight, I'll just talk about it. Yeah. You know, not even recording myself and nothing. Just like, all right.
It's mental dope.
Yeah, just 5 minutes straight. Like, you know, like, you feel me? And it helps me out to be able to not have a script or, you know, have like real questions written down and stuff like that, you know? Yeah. It just helped me be able to like be sharp on topics without having like a backbone to really look at it, you know? So
that's a fact.
I tell people all the time, man, if you could do whatever you do in muscle memory, just like how you do with your designs and stuff like that, man, build that callus up so you don't have to really rely on anything. That was 100% creativity.
Yes, man. Practice makes perfect, bro.
Yeah.
Man, they would tell you, Nate's up. He be with me up late, like early morning. He be up too,
Right.
Cause he be like, bro, do you sleep? Like, yeah, I sleep, but man, it's just practice make perfect. Consistency, man, it take you forward. Yo, like I see people marvel at what we make now. Like, but when I look back at some of the stuff I started making 5 years ago, I don't even want to look at. I'm like, damn, I was garbage 5 years ago.
I feel that, yeah.
But it built character. You feel me? Like from 5 years ago to now, I'm not the same artist. That's because I've been consistently growing.
Right.
From
That's how I feel about the podcast stuff too. Like when I first started, like now how I look at my podcast, man, I'm like, I really grew with it, and I'm glad because I stayed consistent. I kept doing it, and then once I started like interviewing people, it helped me a lot more because now I'm talking to different people, different places. They do different things.
That's a fact.
It's a whole bunch of everything, and now I get to understand like, okay, word, this is how this person thinks with their business in like fashion.
Yeah.
This is how this person thinks with business in fashion. And it's coming from two different angles.
It's a different point of view.
Yeah, And I like to see that, because it's like, imagine if your point of view was the same point of view as Nate, that's my boy Ed, and that's mine, and then the million people that's outside, you kind of gonna be like, oh, this don't seem right, like, So, yeah. But I wanna ask you about this collection right here, man. I want you to explain everything, explain these bags, explain what you got going on, explain what I got going on, explain the hats, man. What's up, man? Tell people about it.
This is our dedicated service collection. We really took our time, man. This is something I'm extremely proud of. Like, earlier I said to you, like, bro, I pray to be this designer that I am now. It's because to make leather product like this, to make a beanbag cheer, silk scarf, messenger, like everything you see here is just, I'm using my imagination. Right. And this collection is inspired by the fire department.
Okay.
So when you look on the fire department truck, it's in their logo it says dedicated service.
Okay.
So I took those words out of there, and we start creating. And I create that pattern, which is the dedicated service pattern. You feel me? Like we turn it into something, and the logo said dedicated service on it. Yeah. This is the foundation of this collection. Is the pattern. I created the pattern.
Right.
Something that a lot of brand is not done.
Yeah.
Like, we took the pattern, we turned it into messenger bag and the crossbody bags and all of that. Yep. And then I started adding other pieces to it. Mm-hmm. So then I started adding the sweats, the leather bag. My thing in life is just to be inspired. Yeah. Me and my brother Keith got a saying is we always said, inspired to be inspired. Right, you feel me? So everything you see right here, cut and sew, like our own product, own fabric, own everything, bro. Like we took our time, and even the duffel you're holding, this is all the element of what makes this brand what it is. The with love print in the background, the logo. Last year, it's telling a story. Last year, this was the collection. It's called the Love Series collection we put out.
It's the journey.
Like, it's the journey of everything on this duffel. You feel me? And we really took our time, man, like countless nights, hours into making these products. And I'm extremely proud. I'm extremely proud of this collection, man.
I'm proud of you too, man.
Appreciate it.
Take a lot of work, man. Hard work.
A lot of work, a lot of bad nerves, like just trying to get everything right. I had to redesign that dedicated service pattern like 3 times just to get it right.
Right, yup.
You feel me? Just to get it right. You know? But this collection comes with 11 pieces. Mm-hmm. And we are very excited for people to come on August 17th to come and see like experience what this brand is about, and also this collection. By far, this is our best collection to date.
Yeah.
Just by the type of material we're using, bro. Like I prayed and I dream about using leather. I dream about using silk. Dream about using all these, like, just to make sure people understand, like, this collection is very personal.
Right.
Because I really took my time. You feel me? Yeah.
And it's complete too, man. You got a beanbag, man.
Man, we got a beanbag chair.
There's not too many people taking their creative juices that far.
Oh, we got a beanbag chair that you can use for your kids.
And not even that,
you can put it outside in the patio. You can take it with you, whatever. To the beach. I'm gonna dope.
Even you said you did a collection where it was just straight mugs.
Yeah, we did that.
So that was different.
That was early on.
Which collection? Which collection?
It wasn't even a collection. We're just throwing stuff out.
Okay.
And for me, I started doing more collections because I want to tell stories.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I want when people wear something. I'm not a graphic designer. I'm not just putting graphics on t-shirt. Yeah. To me, that's salute to the people that doing it, no disrespect.
Right.
That's not me. You feel me? I really want to tell stories. You feel me? Through garment. And I want to be able to connect with people through my art. You feel me? That's really what it's about, man. Like,
yeah.
When people pick up any one of these products, I want them to be like, why did he put the with love logo into the basketball and all of that? Like, I want them to be able to understand, like, we really building products that people can live with. That's the goal here.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, what's out of all the pieces that you have, what's your favorite piece, your most like sentimental piece for you in this collection?
I usually everything is fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm taken in by everything, bro. Like I said early on, son, like just to be able to make the type of stuff we're making is a blessing.
Right.
You feel me? Like to be able to find my creative talent, my voice is a blessing. So like everything, man, but when you look at the product, I like them all for different reasons. Like I like the fact that we made a leather duffel bag because I love the print on it. I love the color. I love how the trim, the gold trim and all that stuff
stands out.
Yeah, and then when you look at the beanbag chair, man, that's like my pride and joy. Bro, like brands are not doing that. They're not putting that type of thought into what they're making. When you look at the silk scarves, man, these are things that I think one of the biggest mistakes people make as designer coming up is like you want to create just for a certain age group, just for a certain. No, this is something my auntie could wear. This is something my Nana is about to be 90, but this is something my Nana could wear.
Yeah.
You feel me? This is something my 16-year-old cousin could wear. This is something I could wear. This is something anyone could wear. Yeah. You feel me? So we trying to touch everybody with the collection. It's hard to pick a favorite, man, because like I said, bro, we created a pattern for this collection with itself. It's cool. And people not putting that much thought into it.
Right.
We created a whole print that actually worked, like on the silk scarf.
Right. And I 100% like I agree with you with that. Like there's not a lot of creativity with fashion clothing brands now. It's more so like people just like taking designs, slap them on a t-shirt, or they seen somebody else do something and then they just kind of created it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's definitely perfectly fine. That's cool. People do and work what's best for them. Yeah. But I really do like to see like when a person is like you're in your element. We're inside of an art
gallery.
Yeah, you feel me? You got your art here, and then you having the pop-up shop.
Same thing. Last year, same thing. Art event, art exhibit, same thing here. We just want people to understand, like, we're really building something. You feel me? Like, like you were saying, bro, the creativity. Shout out to every creative, man. Getting paid up your imagination is a blessing.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You feel me? Shout out to everyone out there. If you gotta go on a plan and a dream, please chase it, make it happen.
Right.
But we are not just doing anything, and we're not just placing ourselves anywhere. Product placement is a big thing. You got to treat yourself like a product. Treat your brand like a product.
100%.
Watch what you places, watch what you put out. All these things are very important, you feel me? I said 100 no's a year. Like, no to everything, and then that one yes always works for me.
Right.
You feel me? So, yeah, you're right, man. Especially in the culture right now where it's a lot of graphic design artists online selling designs to people that want to be designers or people that are designers but trying to get into fashion. It makes things easier for people to want to create. People just doing the same thing over and over and over and over. And also a big reason too this collection is special. This is our first time doing sweatsuits, bro. Like
remember you said that. You said you had to use to sell either or, right?
Either or.
Yeah.
But that's because, like, you know, the market is flooded with that. Like everybody, every season. And I always be like, how much sweatsuits can one person make or wear? You feel me?
No,
but for me, I like to challenge myself. I like to push myself.
Mm-hmm.
So when I made a skateboard deck, that's because like I want to challenge myself. I make a beanbag chair, a tea mug, if I'm making tote bags, like whatever we're making 6 of, I'm challenging myself.
Right.
You feel me? I'm not one of those people that just that it's like when something works, I just keep doing it over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, every brand has a hit that puts you out there.
Right.
But yet you still have to challenge yourself to be better. 1% better every day is the goal.
I'm telling you, that's my people don't be understanding when I say that. They be like, why can't I put in 10%? I'm like, it's not about that. I'm like, you just need to understand that whatever this 1% is, that you could show up and do this shit every single day.
That's a fact.
It's not a given that you could do 10% every day.
Yeah.
You know? But I know anybody, 1%.
You can do it.
You can do it. Yeah. That's waking up and figuring out what it is that you're trying to do and just being consistent with it every day.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know? And it's like people, I really chalk it down to like people don't want to be like disciplined.
Yeah, it's like, discipline, bro.
It's hard for people. Discipline is hard. But it's like if you're being disciplined for something that you want, I don't think it should be that hard for you.
Yo, I heard someone says, right? If something is supposed to change your life forever, why will it not take a lifetime to get it? You feel me?
That's true.
Like, that's real shit. If whatever it is you're doing is supposed to change your life forever, why would it not take a lifetime to get it?
Right.
You feel me? People are not, a lot of us, man, even I myself fall victim to it sometimes. Sometimes we're not as patient, but the goal here is to really, when you're building products, is to build product that people can live with, man. Don't be that guy, like, or that girl, that individual that just, it's all about the money, bro.
Yeah.
It will come. Sometimes it's okay to take the stairs in the elevator.
Man.
Because you learn so much more on your journey. You feel me? Yeah, sometimes you might want to, these collections we be putting out, the dedicated service collection, it's like 5, 6, 7 months of production.
Right.
And mind you, people are just dropping whatever they could drop, throwaway stuff, going seasonal. We trying to curate a full collection, giving you more than just the basic, the standard sweatsuits and hats. Like I'm trying to give you something beyond that, something that you might be able to pass down.
Right. Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you something. I was in DC, the illest story ever. I've had people walk up and recognize me and show love, but one of the illest story, a dude, I'm just an oversized brother, big dude, we selling. Son came up, he's like, damn, yo, y'all don't have my size, yo? I'm looking at him, I'm like, damn, bro, we don't have your size. He probably wear like 4 or 5X or something.
Right.
In the shorts you got on, right? He's like, yo, you know what? I'm just gonna buy this large. I'm like, damn. I'm like, bro. I said, we don't have your size. He's like, no, because this shit is so well made. I'm gonna keep this shit. And then his son and shorty was there. So I'm gonna my son can fit this shit, he'll wear it. He's like, yo, bro, no lie. He's like, yo, hold on, let me go grab my wallet, come back. Bro, he was Chad.
Yeah.
Went and grabbed his wallet, came back and really bought it. He said, bro, this shit is so well put together.
No, seriously.
I can't even fit this shit, but I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, bro. And that's how you know this stuff is like good, that like people will buy it. Like I do that with like some designers that I bought some stuff from. Like Who Decides War.
Yeah.
I bought a pair of jeans from him. Like when the first collection came out, he had like these pair of yellow jeans that came out, like the big patches and stuff. I bought them. Yo, I didn't wear them jeans until last year.
Wow.
For his life, like, you feel me? Like, that's the type of person I am. Like, I'll buy something, not wear it. That should just be sitting around. Yeah. But I really treat it as like an art.
It is.
Like, it's like an art piece. It like, is, you feel me? Like, I want to just be able to look at this and be like, dang, somebody created something really nice. That
it took their time.
You feel me? It's so nice that I don't even want to wear it. You know, like, to be real like that sometimes, man. Like,
that's a fact.
You know, even with some of this stuff, bro, like this right here, I probably would never wear it again. Like, put it on again, I probably just, until it's another day, bro, I'm gonna keep this on ice, for real, no lie.
Appreciate that, son. That's what we make this thing for, man.
That's how you keep everything in good condition. Because imagine if I wear this, I wear it next week, and then wash it, and then wear it in 2 months. Like, it's gonna take away from the authenticity of what I'm wearing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And I think that's what, and I be taking my clothes to the dryers and stuff too. So it's like, stuff still stay like how it needs to, but it'd be like, But I want to ask you more about this, man. So what's some things that people can look forward to when they come to your pop-up on the 17th? Is it going to be way more?
No, is this collection pop-up? This is the dedicated service collection pop-up event. Mm-hmm. So summertime, usually what we do is when we put out a collection, we usually create an event around it. Mm-hmm. You know, just to bring together community, man. Like, you know, product is our, like, garments and all that stuff, it's the byproduct.
What should people look forward to when they come to the pop-up for this collection? Do you, with your collections, do you sometimes give some of the old collection stuff out too? Like sell some of the old collection, or is it just gonna be all the new stuff?
It's gonna be all the new stuff. Sometimes we mix it up, but we try, usually, to be honest, when we sold out one of those brands that when we sell out, we sell out.
Right.
When it's going, it's going.
Yeah.
You can't get it back. We're not bringing it back.
Right.
If you see something you like, you gotta grab it.
Right.
You feel me? Because it's forever evolving.
Okay.
Me, I'm forever evolving as an artist. The brand is growing, so we try just to, try to put out what's current.
Yeah.
You feel me? To keep telling the story, but August 17th, that Sunday, it's the dedicated service collection pop-up. We're just trying to bring together, the goal is to bring together community. You feel me? Like garments and all that stuff is the byproduct. But like, I love making art and I love designing products and all that stuff. But man, just seeing people connecting with one another over some garments. Mm-hmm. Just seeing people, people that probably would never meet one another just in that room at that time, just connecting with one another over product that we build. You feel me? We connect communities through products. That's why it's so important for us for me to build the best product I can. Right. So people could keep coming around, people could keep supporting. So when they come around and see that we really putting a lot of thoughts and energy to what we're building. The event is always a blessing, it's always a great time. A lot of people come out, a lot of people show love, meet new people, network at the same time, buy some amazing garments, amazing pieces, and take with you. Yeah, it's about bringing community, man. The bigger picture is just bringing community together. Yeah.
And what's the time that the event is going to be going on?
The event is Sunday, August 17th. 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. So we'll be here. This place gonna have some pieces in here.
Right.
I know you're gonna be here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Like, we're gonna be here just creating memories. You feel me? Like so people can see, so people connect with one another, connect with us.
Yeah.
You feel me? I feel like this is something that a lot of brands just for me online. They don't put too much into these type of things, which I don't understand. Because if you have a good following and people buying your stuff, you should be able to bring people together, man. The world is so heavy.
Yeah.
You feel me? There's so much nonsense going on in this world. You know, like you want to use your platform, do something positive, put some good energy into the world.
Yep.
You feel me? And that's what we really try to do with these events, man. Like we easy to deal with me and my team. We get along with pretty much everybody. I meet some amazing people at these events. Like every year, somebody new, some new group of people.
Another spark of light.
Yeah, spark of light. Yeah, man. And you know, like I said, the overall goal is just community, bro. Creating our own community. Yeah.
Nah, definitely. And that's what I feel like I'm doing with like what I do. Like I'm bringing people together.
That's a fact.
Just like you said, I'm the bridge, bring people together. You know, and it's like I'm just happy to be able to do that. You know?
Yeah, man. You gotta, you know, you and the good brother that recording us right now, man. Y'all gotta keep this going. Y'all gotta keep building. You feel me? Because man, just finding a team and finding good people is hard to come by, bro. And people don't even understand that. And when you have good people around you, you want to pour into them and they pour into you as well. You feel me? And this right here, what you're building is something that like I said, is a bridge. Man. You might not even understand it, man. But someday, fully, you probably will. It's really a bridge. Because artists like myself, I don't do the interviews. You don't see me unless there's a time for me to come out.
Yeah.
I travel. My homie called me no location free. Like you would not know where I am.
But I'm out somewhere.
But you know, guys like you, guys like the good brother. Shout out to him. They're recording this podcast right now. Like you guys are doing something amazing. At least for me, that's how I look at it. You guys are bridging because somebody's gonna see this, and even if it's one person, they're gonna connect with me. They're gonna connect with the brand. You feel me? And that to me, that's a job well done.
Yeah.
So you guys are doing something amazing, and I pray and hope you guys keep going and don't give up on your dreams. Man, like if the road gets hard, son.
Yeah.
Like it get hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Nerves break down, depression, all of that. You just gotta stay focused, man.
Seriously, I appreciate that, Holly, man, because that is definitely true, man. Like I tell people all the time, like my guy Ed, man, I tell him I appreciate him every chance that I get.
Shout out to Ed, man. Your brother Ed.
You feel me? Because it's like, like whenever I need to shoot, like he's there. Yeah. Whenever I need like new ideas and stuff like that, he's there to listen. You feel me?
Man.
Like
that's a team, bro.
Yeah, like you feel me? Like
that's a team, man.
Me and him, we the team. All we do is numbers and we make it happen.
Yeah, man. That's the team. And you know, you start, and it's the best time to build. Yeah. When you're small, you build with people I always say this is a golden rule to me doing business. I only work with people that's passionate about what it is we're working on.
Yes.
If you want to collab with me, if you're not passionate to work with me, I don't want to work with you. If you're not passionate about what we're doing, I don't want to work with you. It's the same thing here.
100%, man. Because if you're not passionate about it, it's like, what are we doing it for?
Yeah, man. We're trying to put this influence. I'm definitely proud of y'all brothers, man.
Appreciate that.
Y'all keep going, thank you, bro. Keep doing this, man. You feel me? Like, there's always room to grow. There's always, bro, like, you building a podcast, you and a good brother, and like, son, what that does is, this shit can shine a light. Like I told you can influence somebody to do something that you don't even realize. And I truly believe you never know who's watching. Because you can shift a family member mindset, you can shift some little boy or girl mindset, you can shift somebody around your mindset. Feeling job well done.
Yeah, bro. That's my goal, man. Like, my goal every day when I wake up is just shift somebody's mindset a little bit about how they feel about their lifestyle.
That's a fact,
you know. So if you at work right now and you don't like your job, yo, how can we shift your mindset to where you don't like your job, but you get it for the money, and you take that money and use it for something that you really like to do.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But it's hard teaching people those steps to be able to rework their brain to be able to get to that point.
Yeah, man, the best teaching is leading by example.
100%.
For me, people, and I'm so glad that people that see me come up, they look at me as an example. So for me, I'm not the talking type of dude to tell you what to do. I tell you one thing, come around.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
I'm not here to you want to see me move, man. My team is I move, everybody moves, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm on my toes, I'm working.
Right.
I'm working. Everyone is working. We're all working.
Every day.
Every single day we're getting better. Sometimes we might fall off, but we get back up. You feel me? The best teaching is leading by example. Too much talking, you know. We provide internships. I tell kids all the time when I see these young guys, yo, we're doing our event, come out, see how to put together a pop-up event, see how garments are made, see how the curate collection, and then they come. Right? They take away and learn. Right? You feel me? That's the best way to teach people is by leading by example.
100%, man. I want to say to everybody, yo, if you guys don't have anything to do, August 17th, pop out from 1 to 6. Matter of fact, get here at 12:30, just so you make sure that you're here and your spot is set in. You know, it's gonna be some great garments there.
Yeah, man. Is
this stuff right here?
The hoop tee, the distress wash hoop tee. You feel me? Wearing, man, this is a almost 2 years old artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked on it for, I put so many other stuff before that. But that's over time.
Yeah. You feel like this was like the right time to put it out.
It's the right time to put it out.
Yeah.
You feel me? Heavy wash. You feel me? Like, the only thing I knew was the words. This been made.
Right.
You feel me?
You just put everything.
Yeah. So yeah, come check us out on Sunday, August 17th. Come and see what RareAF is about. Come and build with us. We're inviting everyone.
Yes.
Come and connect with us. We're more than happy to have you here. And also, man, check out these good brothers, man. They're doing something amazing. Starting off and building up. Check them out. Support them. Put your arms around them. We all need them. You feel me? They're building a platform, something that we need to push and support. Just how you watch your favorite podcast, you can watch theirs too.
Yep. 100%, man. I appreciate your words. Seriously, man. No lie.
Yeah.
You know, because I tell people that's how it should be looked at. You know, like I'm here. It's not even. It's just how I really tell people that ask. I'm all about the information. So if you want to learn new information, come to my podcast.
Yeah.
And you can see information from a whole bunch of different people in different angles.
Yeah.
You know.
They said you must teach what's taught. I say you must teach what's learned.
Hell yeah.
Because most of us not being taught anything, we figuring it out. But most of us that figure it out on our own, learn on our own, we think we're not supposed to pass on that information.
Right.
No, you must teach what you learn too.
Yeah.
You feel me? Start gatekeeping. Put somebody on, you can change someone's life.
Right.
You feel me? You must teach what's learned as well as teach what's taught.
100%.
Yeah, my brother, thanks for having me, man.
Definitely.
Appreciate you so much.
Down, man. I want to say shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Shout out to everybody that tuned in and supported him. You could give a shout out to all like your businesses and stuff like that. Tell people to tap in.
Tap in, Instagram, RareE2_AF. And you can go from there and you can connect with us through our YouTube channel, through the products, through everything else. Don't follow me, follow the brand. I got nothing for you. Follow the brand.
Definitely.
I got nothing for you. You feel like you're trying to build a community here, follow the brand.
Right.
I'm the least important thing that you need to worry about. Follow the brand. RareE2_AF.
100%, man. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in the student of the game, man. Still growing, still doing the thing, still giving out the game, and keep tuning in, man. You know the saying, man. Do numbers. We out.